What is up, people? How's it going? Back again with another video. So basically I'm going to start a new video series with Raspberry Pi Pico, and I'm going to start from basic. Today I'm going to show you how to set up Raspberry Pi Pico with your Thony IDE and how you can install firmware, and then I'm going to show you how to use or how to blink an LED with Raspberry Pi Pico. Okay, gradually we are going to learn how you can control servo and other sensors like PIR motion sensor, ultrasonic sensor, smoke sensor, and soil moisture sensor, and lots of others. So guys, let's get started. Okay, first of all you need to install Thony Python IDE. So for that, just simply Google Thony IDE, download, then go to their website and download the Thony IDE based on your distribution or based on your operating system. Okay, so after that just simply install the Thony Python IDE and run this software. Here we got a blank window. Okay, so then just simply connect your Raspberry Pi Pico with your computer. Okay, I just connected my Raspberry Pi Pico with my computer, and then from here below click here and then just simply select Micropython Raspberry Pi Pico. Okay, after that you are going to get a window. I already installed the firmware, so I got nothing. Just simply click the install button. If nothing appears, just simply click the boot cell button and you will get the window, and just simply click the install button. The window is something like, let me show you. If I click for configure, then here install or update firmware, and in your case the install button should be active. I already installed the firmware, so this is the dead button. Just simply click on this install button and you will get your Raspberry Pi Pico ready. Okay, so if you face any kind of problem, then let me know in the comment section, and here you can find the manual how you can install the firmware. Just simply plug in your Pico while holding the boot cell button, and then wait until device information appears. That means this window appears. Okay, this window, and then just simply click the install button. That means this button. I hope you got the idea how to install firmware for Raspberry Pi Pico. Okay, so I'm using Micropython, and obviously it is going to be Micropython. Okay, now I'm canceling this, and here after everything is ready, I'm going to show you how you can write code and make your pins runnable or something like that. So for that you can use your console or a blank Python file that you can edit, and here I am starting with a blank Python file. Okay, if you know how to use console, then it is something like the regular Python console. Just simply you have to select the Micropython interpreter. Okay, I disconnected my Raspberry Pi Pico because I have only 3 ports. Now I'm writing my code. I'm going to write my code, and then I will connect it, and then I will connect my Raspberry Pi Pico. After that I will run it and show the demo. Okay, so guys, let's get started. Okay, so first of all you have to import the pins. Okay, so this is a class and it has couple of features like you can set the output mode or input mode, and you can access lots of functions from this module that you can use in your project. So from machine, so this is a library called machine, and from this library I'm going to import the pin module or the pin class. Okay, after that I want to import the sleep method from time. Okay, so from time import sleep. Here I want to set a variable called LED, whatever you want. I am setting this as LED, and let me call my pin class, and here I want to let's say here I want to set the pin. Let me show the diagram. Okay, this is the diagram. Here I'm using GPIO 13. If you turn over the Raspberry Pi Pico, you can see what are the GPIO and the number. So guys, I'm using the GPIO 13, and here it is a ground pin. After that, you need to connect your GPIO 13 with a resistor that goes for a positive pin, and the ground pin goes for the negative pin. Okay, so I hope you got the idea how you can set up your diagram, or how you can set up your circuit diagram. So guys, let me get back in my IDE, and here I want to set the pin. Let's say the pin is 13 because I'm using GPIO 13, and after that I want to set the pins mode, that means the output mode. Okay, and then I want to set a loop while true LED.value, that means I want to set the value, and 1 means high, that means it is going to give 5-volt output to this value, to this LED, that means in this pin. Okay, so the LED should be turned on. Okay, after that let me call the sleep method, and here I want to set 1 second delay, and then I want to set the 0, that means it is going to off the LED. Okay, then I want to call the sleep method again, and here I want to set 1 second delay again. Okay, now my code is ready, and if you want to save this file, in your Raspberry Pi Pico, just rename it. Okay, just rename it as main.py, and if you connect, let me connect my Raspberry Pi Pico to my computer, and if I click for Ctrl+Shift+S, let me select my board. Okay, here we got our board is ready, and if I click for Ctrl+Shift+S, okay, here we got a window. So my sorry, I just disconnected my keyboard. So if you want to save this in this computer, then you can run from this computer, and if you want to save this file into Raspberry Pi Pico, then rename the file to main.py file. So whenever the Raspberry Pi Pico is powered on, then the file is going to auto run. You can have your Raspberry Pi Pico to blink an LED without a computer. Okay, so I want to save this file on this computer. So this computer, and I already saved this file, so I'm going to click this, and I want to replace this file. Okay, sorry guys, my bad. So that was a bad explanation, but I hope you got the idea, so what I want to say, or what I was trying to say. Okay, now I want to run my script. Okay, if I click this run button, okay, here we can see the LED is blinking. Okay, so let me stop this. So guys, I hope you got the idea how to use set up Raspberry Pi Pico with Micropython, and how you can blink your LED with Raspberry Pi Pico. So guys, that's for today's video. Keep watching. Goodbye.